the sour serenade my soul. I've been the man since I was 8 years old. May the heavens spare us for every point 8 we sold. It was supposed to be a hey bitch, I ball hard, telling so raw like a juco wall.
Alrighty. How is everybody? I am still in New Orleans.
Hell yeah.
I did not leave New Orleans yet. I'm actually leaving in the morning. Yeah, this is going to be a fun episode. I haven't done an interviewee episode since I left the state of New Jersey.
I'm your first. I love that.
Yeah. I mean, I talked to Danny and I talked to Haas when we were here, but that was just more of like a Skankfest recap
Yeah.
situation. I mean, they've been on before, so their story's not important anymore, if you ask me.
I'll ask them how they feel about you saying that. But that's great.
I think it's episode 39. This is People We Could Live Without. I'm your huge, bald, beautiful host, Big Rick Pecork. With me is one of the best people that I have realized I haven't known in comedy. I feel like I should have known her a long time ago, but we were just like high and by friends. Yeah. It's my friend Meredith Styer. Give it up for her. Yes.
Excited to be here. Thank you for having me, really.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, on my couch. Thanks for having me.
That's the better way to put
sofa.
it. Yeah. We've I found out you were coming out here, and I was like, oh, we got to all the Philly people got to hang out. Everyone's fucking sticking together.
Yeah. I rocked out solo, I thought, and then as soon as I got here, I'm like, be really nice to know people, and it was great that you guys were here. I was super excited to hang out with y'all.
Yeah, that's cool. We're going to learn a little bit about Meredith. I want to know when you started, where you started, who you started with, what your future looks like. Ooh. Crazy stories in between. We'll get to all that. I guess.
I love how you wait till the end of the trip to ask me that stuff when I can't even remember what day it is, but I'm sure I can remember.
Hopefully today's Wednesday because I got to be in Atlanta on Thursday. So, but yeah, where did your comedic journey begin?
I was 2 years old.
I was gonna say, like, was there something that triggered you that were like, what made you become a fan of comedy? I guess is the question.
A fan of comedy and being a comedic person were two very different things for me. I didn't have a choice but to be funny. I came from an Italian family. Mm-hmm. If you weren't funny, you didn't make it. And my family lived in kind of I don't want to say a commune. It sounds strange, but we lived in a very like small town, and my grandparents had like bought a farmhouse, subdivided the property, moved all their kids in the area, so we all lived really close together, and my whole family was kind of, they were a lot of fun, but you had to be quick-witted to make it. So that's when I started being funny, and then I got fat when I was 8, and then it was just like a requirement. It was like, that was the thing. But when I actually started caring about, I mean, I always wanted to do something comedy-related. I wanted to be on stage. I knew that. But I got super interested when Soul Joel's opened in Royersford, actually, during the pandemic. He had opened up a dome in the parking lot of a train station. And it was literally the only thing that anybody in town could do because you could social distance and he had huge names coming in. He had Dave Attell and
that was the one Big
Louis
J
C.K.
got yanked off of.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Were you there for that?
I wasn't, actually. Tell me, what?
Big J got yanked off that fucking stage at Soul Joel's.
Oh, I do not know this story.
And I think they tried to wipe the shit off the internet because you can't look it up. You can't find it. You got to go on like Reddit and shit.
Wait.
You didn't know this story?
I do not know this story. Remember, this is pre me being a comedian. This is just
so during COVID, Soul Joel's and them were doing shows, but they were outside.
Right.
They were doing them outside shows. And Big J talks about it in his last special, Dog Belly, which is, by the way, one of my favorite specials of all time. And it was at the end of it, and there was a female in the crowd that was drunk as a skunk and was pretty much heckling. And Big J's the last fucking comic you want to heckle. So he was just going with what she was saying, and was just everything she was saying, he was bouncing right back at her and making her look like the fucking idiot that she was. And she was just trying to respond with shit to try to make things awkward, which was even better, or better on Jay's point of view of the thing. Like she'd say like, well, oh my God, you probably are all going to be upset when you find out I'm having a black baby. And then she's like, oh, well, you're probably going to be upset. You'll probably be upset when you find out I'm also having an abortion. And it was like trying to like make things awkward.
Really? That made things awkward? I don't
yeah. And Big J was tearing this bitch apart, making everyone laugh at her. And the brother got offended and went up and yanked him off the fucking stage by his ankles. And the stage was like fucking 4 or 5 feet in the air.
Yeah, no, I know the stage.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I did not hear the story at all.
But you try to look it up on YouTube, and I feel like you can't find it.
I might not be able to look it up on YouTube, but I'm definitely going to ask around. That's wild. I will say that's the first crazy thing that I heard about that. Everything else was just peaceful and freaking beautiful.
I want to say I made the news. I want to say I made like ABC 6 News or some shit. Like comedian gets pulled off stage.
Yeah, I don't watch the news. If you ever see my comedy, it's not political at all.
Yeah.
It's personal stuff.
Last time I sat there with my grandma before I moved to Tennessee, and we're sitting there and she's watching the news, and it's just murder after death after murder, and then the weather, and then back to murder. And I'm like, how do you fucking sit here and watch this all day?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Listen, I experience life. I already see in person what's happening in the real world. I'm not a fan, and I just do what I can in my own space to make it less horrible for other people. Don't fill that up again already.
That's for me.
Okay, thank God. Fuck. Yo, dude, really? It's like the end of the trip. I am like 700 drinks in.
Hell yeah, dude.
And you're like, do you want to podcast? I'm like, yeah.
I had so many hurricanes last night. I sang Mambo No. 5 in front of strangers.
Yo, I sang Fall Out Boy hard. Like
hell yeah, as you should.
With my gut.
Yeah.
With my gut. That was not.
As you should.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I left that place. They were cheering. I didn't know if they were cheering because I was that bad or that good, but they were cheering. Because
we were leaving finally. After we each did 3 songs, they were like, you guys really need to go. There's a lot of other people.
Other people want to participate. Why are you hogging up the goddamn karaoke bar, guys?
It was us and Gary.
Fucking Gary, dude. Shout out to my man. Hold on. Shout out to my man, Gary. Gary's the man, dude. It was some old guy with a big white fucking Ryan Shanner mustache.
Gary had a history of having a mic in hand, and he was using this as a way to reconnect with his past, and I liked it.
Fucking shout out to fucking Gary, dude.
The fucking sound effects. I'm dead.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Gary's the man. He was he sat there and talked to me for a second. I was trying to use the bathroom, and he stopped me, and I was like, I didn't know how popular we're in this place. He's like, I'm not. It's the first time I've been here.
Oh shit! I thought he was a regular.
That's what I said.
That's wild.
And it
Gary
was
seemed like he belonged there.
Him and his other old friend. I forgot the other guy's name.
What about that couple though? How cute were they? The guy that sings in
the metal guy.
The guy that sings in Panama City, and he and his wife got up and like duetted, and they were like.
Yeah, that guy walked up to me. He was like, "Yeah, I'm in a band in Panama City," and then he just carries this fucking Rob Halford Judas Priest note, just and just holds it. And I'm like, "Yeah, you're in a band, dude. That's cool as shit."
This city's lit. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I was like, "Please tell me you're going up there and singing." He was like, "Of course."
Of course. And then his wife, who was so fucked up she couldn't talk at all, but she could still sing harmony. It was impressive.
They were doing. This old couple, they had to be together. What do you say, 30 years? They were married for 30 years or something?
Yeah.
They did, what was the word you just said? Harmonies. They did an Alice in Chain. They sang Rooster and did fucking harmonies on Rooster and crushed it.
Wild. It was for Bourbon Street by the way, it was only like 6 or 7 o'clock. This was not like a midnight karaoke thing. This was a fucking midday mistake.
Yeah, but he was very supportive. I sang Bohemian Rhapsody, and he came and dapped me up. I was like, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, fucking
You
Gary.
made it. You made it, by the way.
Gary-
You get dapped
Gary-
up for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Gary's
on
from
Bourbon Street
Indiana.
at 6 o'clock. You made
Yeah.
it.
Gary's from Indiana,
Yeah.
and he installs swimming pools on high rises. And
You guys ever hang out with somebody who talks to people just like a little too much? It's like,
it's me.
what?
Am I the guy that talks
Not
to
at
too many
all.
people?
Do you know how much information you shouldn't have on Gary? That much. That's
Yeah.
that's a lot. I just knew Gary could sing in his.
Oh, Gary was surely. This is my granddaughter. You could fuck her. Like he was telling me everything.
Fuck, dude, we love Gary even more
Yeah,
now.
Gary's
I
the
didn't
man,
know.
dude. And then what the fuck else was there yesterday? Yesterday was just cool shit. You were taking me around. I felt like I was in the Philly Zoo with that key and just turning things, and they were talking to me. We were crushing fucking hurricanes.
Yeah. You
And
had
you're-
to do it. You had to do New Orleans.
You were giving
Listen,
me a tour. You were
well-
giving me drunk history.
a lot of the people that came here for Skankfest, like it was really hard to leave Skankfest, right? Like you're like I had a lot of opportunities to go and do other things, and I couldn't peel myself away.
I remember you teared up. It was me, you, Haas. We were all standing there, and you looked at me. You went, "I don't want to go home," and you were kind of sad.
Listen, here's what people might not know. Like, number one, I feel like not a lot of people actually understand like the community vibe at Skankfest, like how happy everybody was to be there and be together, and how cool it was to just watch the comics all interact and just float from room to room and like crush from stage to stage and different. It was super cool to watch, very hard to leave. And so everybody that was there, aside from like Bourbon Street for the strip club, which was authentic New Orleans, by the way, they didn't really get to experience the vibe of the city. And the fact that you guys ate, Dominoes and stuff because you were staff and that's how they fed you, which makes sense that they even fed you was awesome. But
they were bringing that shit in by the U-frame.
the fact that you guys
fucking
got
80
fed and
pizzas at a time.
everybody got taken care of, I thought that was amazing. But at the end of the day, I was like, did you guys have like po' boys and everybody's like, no. I'm like, you can't leave. You can't leave here unless you've eaten this city and listened to the music of the city. And so as somebody who's like completely obsessed with this place, as the fucking tattoo I got tonight shows, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, fucking shout out to the fucking tattoos, dude.
What the
We got
fuck?
fucking tattoos
We
tonight,
did get
dude.
tattoos
What the
today.
fuck?
I love this fucking city.
My God.
But like, one of my favorite things about coming here, because I come here a lot, is introducing somebody to all the beautiful shit that this place has to offer. And I was so excited. Number one, you're a good eater. You're open to shit. You say yes to like pretty much everything, which is like when somebody's open to the city and willing to like bring it in, it's like, it's cool as shit. So
I'm a culture breather.
yeah, and
Yeah,
you
I
love the
enjoy that.
history stuff. So this is a great city for somebody who like likes to be immersed in shit. And I was pumped to hang out with you and get to show you some of my favorite shit.
Yeah, it's hard to not go to it's hard to go to Japan and not eat sushi. Like, it's like, why would you even...
It's actually just hard to go to Japan when you're this fat because all they do is take pictures of you all the time.
Listen, brother, if I go to Japan, I'm never coming home.
Yeah, you are, because they'll deport you because the waist circumference maximum is 35 inches. Did you know that?
No fucking way. I'm
sorry,
going
that's-
over there. I'm going to be a
No.
superhero over there.
First
That's
of
what
all,
I'm gonna be.
that's for women. Men, it's like 33, and you're not allowed to go there. I mean, you can, but you're not allowed to stay. Dude, I was born a crime in Japan. 35.
You were born a crime?
35-inch waist. That's like a thigh of mine. People, when I go there, people would just take pictures of me all the time. It's not for fat people. Japan
That's
is
what
not for
that's
fat
what I'm
people.
looking for in America, and I'm not getting it here. Why would I go there?
You know,
That's what I'm
dude,
striving for,
Do you know
guys.
how I've wanted to go to Japan forever, but the more things I see about them just wanting to have their picture taken with fat bitches, I'm like, God damn it, dude, I can do that in
My
fucking
wiener
Philly.
is so much bigger in Japan. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm trying to go over there and be Godzilla.
Dude, no thanks. I don't know. I'm not. I feel like I need a. This is why I like New Orleans, dude. They're so fat friendly here. It's like I am a normal sized ass in New Orleans. My ass is a normal size ass. It's not a fat. It's just an ass. It's
I'm fucking.
amazing.
My name is Hey Big Guy everywhere I go. Don't matter where the fuck it's at. I have to.
Have you had one of these Southern women talk to you yet, though?
What do you mean?
Hey, honey.
Like down here? Mm-hmm. Like Southern Belle type Southern accent, Southern women?
Some of the local ladies just talking. Oh man,
Not really. It's a little more. There was a few white trashy bitches that were.
It'll turn you, guys. Like, let me just tell you. You hear a New Orleans woman call you baby, that's fucking over. You're done.
Any black woman that calls me baby, I'm moving in. That's the rule.
I ditto that.
Yeah. Or sugar.
Sugar.
Come here, sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fucking fun here.
You were a lot of fun to tote around the city. You were open to everything. It was really fun. Cool. This place is amazing. For those people who haven't been here, I almost feel bad. And for the people that were here and didn't get to like really dive in, I hope they come back. And I really hope Skankfest comes back next year to New Orleans. I feel like there's a lot of.
That would be dope.
This was okay. I've only been to a few festivals. I didn't know what I was walking into, and I didn't know that I could love being here anymore. And I was like, that was like a totally different vibe.
So my favorite thing about Skankfest is there's people that volunteer that are just as passionate about comedy that I am, and I only get to see them once a year, like Danny and my buddy Brian and everyone. Aiden that works at Crick in the Caves.
Johanna, Ross, Libby. These people are, yeah.
All these, yeah, Ross and all them. I only see them once a year. So this is kind of like my family doesn't have family reunions.
Right.
And this is what this has turned into. It's like we're all into the same thing. We're all one big, weird, fucking gay family.
Dude, the amount of gay love there was wild. Like the amount of just fucking happiness and hugging and joy and just fucking togetherness. It was not at all what I expected for kind of like how it seems on the outside. But like once you get in, you just realize how like passionate everybody is and how supportive and how excited. And like, I don't know, dude, it was good vibes all the way through. There wasn't like, I don't know, there wasn't one thing that made me think like I shouldn't be here by myself. Like this is scary. It was just fucking cool people, cool weekend. Can we just talk about the ladies that put that shit together real fast?
Yeah, fucking, was it Christina, Rebecca?
Yo.
Christine, Rebecca, and Lewis. I'm making a big thank you video for them.
I fucking hope so. Not that I am, and I'm not man shaming. I'm probably man shaming. But I do believe that in general, women have a way of just like paying attention to the details. Everybody involved in that festival did such a good job of like all the details and just making sure like it just accommodated everybody. I was just super impressed with the whole thing, and I am judgy as fuck, and I don't genuinely like other things that people do. I feel like I can always do it better. I thought they were fucking, I was impressed.
Two rules. There's only two rules at Skankfest is have fun and don't be stupid. And everyone usually pretty fucking follows that pretty good.
By don't be stupid, you mean like don't just take handfuls of random drugs
don't
from
shoot up
strangers,
heroin in the middle of the goddamn
right.
festival. Come on, guys.
You had to help
a few people,
a couple people who didn't know how many milligrams.
That old guy.
Edibles.
There was an old guy in the knick-knack room that I was working at, and
he needed your help so bad.
My manager, Aiden, he came over and he's like, I'm going to let that guy sit there for a second. I think he keeps telling me that he's got like a weird cramp. And I'm like, okay, well, that's too bad. He needs to get out of here.
Weird cramp or high as fuck.
So I go over and start talking to him, and I'm like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, I just don't feel that good. And I'm like, well, why? And he's like, I'm going to be honest with you. I took edibles. Took 160 milligrams. It's like 160. He's like, yeah, I've never done them before. I was like, oh, brother, we got to get you outside to get some air. And I remember looking at him. I was like, bread. You need fucking heavy carbs. You need, go get one of them foot-long hot dogs or corn dogs or whatever.
After you guys helped him out to get some fresh air, he was just leaning up against the building looking lost. And I was like,
I bet the fuck he did.
I was like, you got about 2 hours. Just ride it out. You're going to be fine.
You should have just kept walking circles around them. That's what you should have just kept walking circles around
Everything's
them.
Everything's fine.
You're going to die.
All right. You're in a box.
Yeah.
Just turn down the music at Skankfest. The dude's fucked up.
He's seen me. I was walking to the venue from the hotel because I parked over by the Hampton?
Yeah.
It's like a mile down the road. And I'm sitting there. I'm waiting for somebody, Danny or whoever. I know. It was you. You went to the bathroom. That's what it was. You went to
Sure, I remember that.
You went to the convention center.
I remember everything about this weekend.
We were waiting for Danny. You went to the convention center. Haas was already there. Mm-hmm. And that same dude that was high, walked by, and he came to me. He came to me, and he was like, dude, I want to thank you so much. And I had to tell him, like, I'm just doing my job, dude.
He was very appreciative.
He followed me on Instagram. He asked me for my Instagram. Talk about networking.
Did he say, he's like, listen, next city I'm going to be in at a festival is Chicago. I'm going to be pretty
I'm
fucked up. Can you show up and call me?
I'm going to need you to walk me out like I just lost to The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match, please.
So many of these people. There were a few people that got like a little too high. But
he gave me the bag he took. He was like, I ate about half of them, and I did the math. I went, counted my fingers.
I'm not going to call anybody
160
out.
milligrams.
Not going to call anybody out. Who were we talking to that was like, yeah, dude, we found a bag of like goo and just ate it.
Yeah, that was at the mic. Yesterday, day before, or whatever.
Went to an open mic last night.
And I was like, oh yeah, I know that's fucking Rant Man. I know that guy.
He's like, yeah, we found a random bag of sticky stuff, so we ate it, and we're not really
Sticky
sure what
brown
it is.
stuff.
And he's like, we're starting to see a little spectrumy color stuff happening,
mushrooms.
so we're pretty sure it might be mushrooms. We're like, we actually know it is. We know the people. You're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
But these people are just eating random bags of fucking
So
melted
funny.
drugs.
What the fuck, dude? Kudos. No one brought fucking fentanyl to Skankfest this year. That'd have been.
Yo, honestly, it was pretty. I will say this much. It was pretty much. I'm not going to say anything else, specific, but it was pretty much just like drinking and weed and mushrooms and.
That's it.
There's a little K. I feel like people.
I mean, there was probably
a little something else.
I went in the bathroom. I see some people do some bumps, but besides
nobody did that. I didn't. Nobody did that.
But besides that,
no, but it was a great festival. Super impressed. Really glad that you got to experience New Orleans outside of that though, because this city is super special. What was your favorite thing that you ate while you were here?
Favorite
That's
thing
all I
that
fucking care about. Fat girl questions. Number one.
Everything that I ate. Probably the shrimp and grits for breakfast at that little rinky dink little corner restaurant.
Yep.
That was very good. I can't remember what it was called. I got the cup over there somewhere. I think it's on a table somewhere.
I think you went to Elizabeth's. Was that
Elizabeth's?
Is that right?
Yeah. Very good.
It's great. They're in the Bywater.
And that catfish po' boy that we had the other night.
Good.
That was at like fucking, what was it, like 2 a.m?
Yeah. Oh, what about, one thing I wanted to talk to you about, that Uber ride with the chick that worked with Bernie Mac. Can we talk about that for a hot fucking minute?
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about New Orleans, this is like a slam dunk of like why I love to come here. There is not one person born and raised in this town that does not have a phenomenal story that they just need to share while they're driving their Lyft.
Yeah.
And the woman we talked to the other night she just had a great story. I'm going to defer to you because I can't remember all of it.
What was her name?
Don't do that.
We took pictures of her.
Sheeba. Sheba.
Well, her name's Sheba now.
I'll find it. I'll find it. But go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to, we had the Jamaican horn shout her out too.
We have to shout her out because I put in the wrong fucking address and she went to drop us off at a very residential neighborhood in the middle of nowhere and was like, are you guys sure this is where you want to be?
I almost got out. Did
it say French Street? I meant Frenchman. She's like, I thought so. You are not in the right spot. I'm like, do you want to drive us for another half hour and tell us more about your amazing life?
Yeah, this lady knew Bernie Mac. I almost said Bernie Sanders. That's a whole different story.
Fucking wild if she was like, Bernie Sanders, they're tight as
Bernie
fuck.
Sanders thought I was the funniest person in the world.
Yo, that's fucking wild.
She's telling us a story about how Bernie Mac kept trying to take her on tour, I guess, like trying to like get her to do comedy, and she just wouldn't leave. She just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, she was.
And she even proved it. She showed us a picture with her and Bernie Mac. I was like, yeah, I knew him until the day he died.
That was, you know what?
That was wild. At first, I thought he was from here, and then I looked at it. I was like, oh, this bitch is from Chicago. Bernie Mac was born in Chicago.
He was born in Chicago.
Yeah.
But like the fact that just talking to literally any random person in an Uber or a Lyft here is going to result in a story that you just didn't expect to hear. Like, who the fuck talks to an Uber driver and is like, Oh, I used to hang out with Bernie Mac, and we're like, oh, we're comics.
Yeah,
That's really wild. Like, goat, dude.
It pretty much turned into us talking and them overhearing what we were talking about.
A lot of the
that
time,
was when the conversation started. But and honestly, you're a dickhead if you click on your Uber and put no talking or whatever.
I never do that.
In New Orleans,
I always do cool temperature because I'm chubby, but I never do the no talking thing.
cool temperature.
But I wish I would have done that. I rode in an Uber. I get hit on by the worst. Can I just get one normal person? But every time I'm in Uber alone, I start out just by saying like, hey, I'm just in the city exploring. And it always turns out to be a man who's like, I taught my son how to cook. Are you looking for a husband? And I'm like, no, I'm actually just looking to get back to my fucking Airbnb.
And I'm hugging you like, no, back off, my friend. Get away.
Dude, you're such a good wingman. You're a great wingman. I have to say, I feel safe as fuck when I'm with you. I feel like I don't even have to do my fucking moves.
Your karate stance.
I don't have you know what my move is?
Get away.
We call it the dead seal. You just
you just go full possum.
You just
you just pass the fuck out.
That's gonna be the name of my new podcast, Full Possum.
Full Possum.
Like that. That's great. I think I need another one of those because I'm gonna remember tonight.
Yeah,
and I don't think I want to.
Let's finish this bottle so I don't have to take it.
I didn't say that. Do you remember when I was drinking that straight out of your Yeti and I was like, "What's this mixed with?" And you're like, "It's self." Like,
yeah,
I'm like
heat. I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't drink rum a lot. And
why is it so sweet? That's what you kept telling me.
I'm like, if it's not mixed with anything, why does it taste like it's mixed with something? You're like, it's 100%.
Yeah, so it was Sunday at Skankfest. I worked the late shift, and we all throw down on Sundays. I mean, it's pretty chill, but
just Sundays. The rest of the day we were.
Fucking Friday, Saturday was wild, but Sunday we were kind of taking it easy and chilling. And the 3 shows that we had were bangers of shows. We had Duncan Trussell's podcast. He brought on
crazy.
He brought on the author of this Charles Manson book and had Metzger and all them in there. It was a Metzger, Stanhope.
Fuck, that was a great. I was there for just a little bit because I have ADHD and I went everywhere for
Dad
just
Meat.
a little bit. But
we had was it Dad Meat? Yeah, I think it was Dad Meat.
Yeah, you had
McCusker. And then we had Matt McCusker at the end of the night.
That was fucking wild. Dude, you guys had the fire marshal come in because too many people tried to get into the show.
Fire marshal walked right up to me and went, "This room is a 150 person capacity," and I remember turning around and looking at 300 people, and I'm like,
Can I ask a question about the capacity? Is that like a weight limit thing too, or is it physical? No, is it physical width? Like, because 150 me's is a lot different than 150
me's.
Not really. Not really, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, we went out to eat, and I liked how. So you don't notice this shit. This is like fat girl shit. I always like to watch and see how other people get into a chair before I do. And so when we were at the sushi place, I'm like, I'm going to watch him sit down first, and he's good. So
my dick and balls are crushed. My thighs were so fucking tight together, you couldn't put shit in between them. Yeah.
Well, I hope not. That was, that night was wild. There were so many, it was actually really hard. So you were working at least half the time. Kudos to the volunteers, by the way. You guys were fucking amazing. I'm serious. I feel like
me and my fellow knick-knackers. That's what we were calling ourselves.
Yeah, you guys were in the knick-knack room. For people who are interested in going, wouldn't you recommend year one, you just volunteer and get a fucking feel for the whole thing and get yourself kind of included, especially if the tickets were not cheap.
No.
Tickets were not cheap. So people that
that's why I actually volunteer.
Well, yeah, but that's what a lot of people.
Crazy.
But that's what a lot of people do, and I feel like a lot of people that are like, "Man, I wish I could have gone." It's like, well, volunteer to work. Mm-hmm. They're putting you on shifts, but you still get to watch most of the shows, and you're just like a super.
And honestly, the rooms that I work with, my buddy Aiden,
you had good.
They were all good shows.
You had great shows.
I didn't have a single stinker ass show in there.
I will just say though, honestly, I didn't see a stinker ass show the entire time. I saw a couple rooms that thinned out at night because you were up against the fucking naked roast battle, and it's really hard
it's hard to compete against Legion of Skanks when it's their fucking show.
Exactly.
So
but even those comics that did those fucking shows did such a great job of just working with the rooms that they had. And I think everybody, especially because they knew that they had multiple shows to do, so they weren't just like, man, this is my only fucking shot to be in front of people. But I was impressed with like people being able to navigate from a room that maybe had like 30 people that were kind of distracted because the podcast is happening next door and people are fucking screaming, and then move to the Florida room where there's hundreds of people and they just absolutely murder and people are going crazy. The versatility, this is one of the things that fucking blew my mind. The versatility of the comics being able to adapt from like even room to room. It was just cool to watch. I was impressed. By the way, shout out to Philly. Can we just talk about that?
Philly fucking kills it every year I've been there.
I have never been more like proud to watch the people that I see, a half an hour from my house just go up and like just be literally like I don't know. It was fucking wild.
It's cool to see my friends. My friends are getting the celebrity treatment that they're not getting at home.
And I don't know. I'm not going to speak to that because I'm new enough that I can't go there. But I will just say that every time you think that you might not be able to like go up against people from bigger cities or whatever, then you go to something like this and you see them on the stage with the same people and you're like, they absolutely belong there. Yeah. Drew and Naeem and Ryan and, even people that got there were some like guest spots at the end or people that sort of just got on, but they deserve to be there. And it was
Stabby and Moss. And
it was just cool to watch them do their thing. And it was cool to watch people like see it and just know that like they belong there. And I think one of the coolest things is that the vibe of the Philly scene is so different than New Orleans and kind of like how they go that like watching them here is really fun. It's just a different level of comedy or a different energy maybe.
I love to see how excited everyone gets, especially when like you got Randy and Butterly on stage calling everyone fags and retards and
dude, you gotta have. Listen, there are a lot of people that I was like, you going to Skankfest, and they're like, that's not really my speed, and I'm like, well, my speed is seeing every aspect of comedy. I want to experience all of it. Yeah, dude. When Tim got on stage, though, people went fucking crazy.
Every single time.
Yeah. It was a big deal. This was. All right, fill me up again. This was a good weekend. You don't get to do this all the time. And not at all. You don't get to experience.
Once a year. Can you imagine if you had to do this every goddamn weekend? I'd be dead.
Well, first of all, I can't go to Vegas. This was my first Skankfest. I'm an absolute newbie. But I'm not a newbie of like throwing events and watching people crush it. And this was such a fucking great example of what happens when everybody has their shit together and is excited and like just wants to be there. It was very fucking fun.
All you're missing in your backyard is a Gravitron and a boxing ring.
Shit. That's not true. For those people that did my Backyardigans show, I believe Chip Chantry described it as a white trash Narnia. I put on a slightly different, I had a hay wagon. Take people from the parking area. Your backyard
looks very Bridgerton.
It is. It is very Bridgerton. Yeah. It is. It's it's a little different.
Now, it's a little different. How long have you been doing comedy?
So officially, I graduated from Soul Joel's comedy class in Pottstown in February of last year. So like a year and a half. He actually let me do it. Was really funny. Joel let me do a couple shows before I was an actual comic. I was on the board for the Education Foundation for my school, which is fucking terrifying, but I was. And he let me do a show, and I didn't know shit about comedy at this time. And I got up to do a set and didn't know anything about like time limits, what an opener did. He didn't tell me how much time to do. So my very first time on stage at Soul Joel's, I did 17 minutes. I was supposed to do 5. And they were like doing the YMCA in the backdrop, like, shut the fuck up. But I didn't, I just thought they were excited. I was like, look at these guys cheering for me in the background.
That gives me, you ever seen Team America?
Yes.
And he's like, it's me. And you're like, motherfucker, he's saying, kiss me. Shoot him. That's what
Dude,
you telling me that with him in the background, just fucking like, come on, get the fuck off.
he actually said when I got off stage, he's like, there are a lot of comics that have come from New York City to perform tonight, and you took up some of their time. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I had so much fun, and then I did it one more time, and I stuck. I think at that time I stuck to 8 minutes. I still
crazy.
I run the light occasionally by accident because I can't focus enough to like look for the light, but I don't do it on purpose to be rude. I'm actually a really great person to book. You should book me at Make Me Laugh Meredith. That's my Instagram. But
book Meredith.
Book me at I'm really sorry I run the light.com. Yeah, no, but he was very forgiving and very nice. But after that, he had a comedy show, and I was like, I had just separated from my husband. It was like midlife crisis 101. And so I started taking that class with Steve Rinaldi and Jay Yoder. And I did that for 6 or 8 weeks, whatever. And I had so much freaking fun. And yeah, I've just kind of been
those are two people I'm always happy to see. Rinaldi would come
so
in.
Great, dude.
Rinaldi
so
used
great.
to come in helium at like, I don't know, 11, slightly tipsy, and he's like, hey, you guys still making chicken fingers in here?
Yo, listen, as somebody, so I'm Pottstown. I'm Pottstown born and raised.
Okay.
But I bought a house in South Philly a very long time ago, lived there for a little while. And I always say that like you fall in love with the city, or you fall in love with maybe sometimes the places where you aren't from. Philly, I loved South Philly. I bought my house in South Philly because when I was shopping for houses, I stopped in front of my place. It was Hutchinson Street, between 9th and 10th, Rittner and Porter. And a woman was shouting out of her unit, Dolores, did you get your gas bill? It's fucking crazy. I can't fucking afford to live here anymore. This is wild. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I have to be this chick's neighbor, which initially was amazing. And then Dolores did not like somebody pulling up on her curb to get to their curb. And so I couldn't park my fucking car. So Dolores put a fucking 4-foot size flower pot on the corner of her curb so I couldn't park my car. And I was like, yo, fuck Dolores. This place fucking sucks. That was like market bust. I let the bank take my house.
Dolores would have had terracotta all over her goddamn yard if that was me.
I was not that girl. But anyway, no, listen, there are a lot of things I love about Rinaldi, a lot of things I love about Yoder. I just, the opportunities that I got because I took that class, because I got to know Joel, and for those people who haven't been to Soul Joel's, like if they, just a shout out to him and for what he did for Ian, for what he did for Pottstown. Like, yo, yeah. I don't tell people I'm from Pottstown, just so you know, this entire trip.
What else is out there?
This entire trip, every time I went up on stage, like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Philly. I'm from Pottstown.
You have to. See, they bitch about that up there when you're like, I'm from Philly. Like, no, where are you actually from? And you're like, I'm from fucking Germantown or
Here's
somewhere.
The deal. I owned a home in Philly. I'm gonna claim that I'm from the outskirts of Philadelphia. I don't know I'm not Philly born and raised, and I'm not gonna act like neither, I am. But however,
I do tell them I'm a Philly comic.
I love that fucking city. Go Birds.
I do tell them I'm a Philly comic. That's as far as I'll take it. I still rep South Jersey. I love South Jersey to death. I love how dirty and fucking disgusting it is. I love how you also can't drink our water either.
My favorite memories of Jersey, when my ex-boyfriend left me face down in a parking lot at the Camden. I was seeing Adam Sandler. This was like the 90s.
Oh, so it was still the Tweeter Center.
I think it was.
Jesus Christ.
I think it was.
The Tweeter Center.
I think it was. And I did I did a balloon, and I fucking fished out. Then I passed out. And I came to, and some guy was like, yo. And
he's like, hell yeah, dude.
No, he was actually like, lady. I was only like 24. Don't call me fucking lady. But he was like, lady, right when you passed out, your friend just walked away and took off in a car. I was like, I'm going to call my dad. This is probably a bad move, but...
Dad, it's Meredith. I'm scared.
It's your favorite daughter. I'm afraid. No, actually, he ended up coming back, and we only fought for a half an hour till he dropped me off in the parking lot of the King of Prussia Mall. But yeah, so that's my Jersey story. I also... Let's see, what else did I do in Jersey? I worked in Paramus one time. They think they're New York, and they're not. So that was it. Not a big fan, but I have family that lives there.
Paramus?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like really close to New York City, but not close enough that they can claim New York. But they act like they should.
North Jersey and South Jersey, I've always said, were two different states.
Oh, for sure. Anybody who's like Jersey Shore, they're like, oh yeah, I'm from Jersey. I'm like, oh, where are you from? They're like Jersey Shore. I'm like, it's a little different.
Yeah, I tell people I'm from Jersey, and they start singing Bruce Springsteen and John Bon Jovi, and I'm like, no, dude, like it's not.
You're from Jersey?
Born and raised in South Jersey. Yeah,
that's all right.
In the belly of the fucking beast. Literally, if you look at Jersey as a body, I'm from the belly.
I need to know a little bit more about what that means. The belly of the beast in Jersey. What's that? Is that like?
Yeah, we're like right outside the Pine Barrens.
Okay.
And it's literally like farmland. You have to drive from there's like little patches of Camden everywhere where I'm at in Cumberland County where I'm from, Millville, Bush, and Vineland, and it's all fucking. Everything in between is farmland, but those three cities are just like fucking murder capital of the world. It's ridiculous.
I'm from Pottstown originally, born and raised. Went to Owen J. Roberts High School. Our slogan was Owen J, farmers' daughters pitching hay. Across from our high school was a dairy farm. And so I remember just thinking, like, all I want to do is live in the city. Like, I just want to get out of the country. And then I moved to Philly, and I was like, can I please get out of the fucking city and move back to the country? Because Dude, it was a little bit of a culture shock. I don't know if you've ever been somewhere that has nothing and then been somewhere that has everything. And been like, there's got to be like a happy fucking medium.
Downtown, where I'm from, there's pizza shops, Chinese restaurants, and prepaid cell phone places, and that's the fuck it. Maybe a check cashing place. That's it. A Crown Chicken.
Yeah.
Any city that has a Crown Chicken.
I'm not mad at a Crown Chicken though.
Great food. I love their food. Yeah. Delicious food. But I wouldn't buy property within a fucking 3-mile radius of a Crown Chicken.
I'm a real estate broker. I'm
think
not
about
allowed
that.
to say that legally. I have to just tell you that. You do the research. You find out where you want to live, and I can help you find the house of your dreams.
Yeah. If I look at you and go, what's the closest Crown Chicken? And you're like, there's actually one right next door to it. I'm like, is there any other houses that we can look at?
The subliminal advertising. This property is wonderful, located right near 4 Baptist churches and 6 churches chickens.
Yeah, and a Crown Chicken.
Nope, I don't know. How many blocks from Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard?
They do the fucking the tape cutting of a store opening with yellow fucking do not enter tape.
I'm sorry, are we wearing matching socks right now?
Yeah, we are.
Did you get your free socks?
Did I get my free socks?
Your free Skankfest socks.
I seen a box of socks and I was like, taking some of these.
For real, it's the only free thing I got I got a pair of socks from a bin.
Oh yeah.
Right as we were leaving. That was great.
Yeah, took my socks, bro.
Well, you're going to need them. So I know that I'm not interviewing you right now, and I know it's supposed to be about me, which it should be.
Have at it.
Kind of all the time.
People don't know enough about Ricky PeCork.
No, they do, actually.
I don't think
but I
they
just
do.
want to know, out of like all of the things, and not necessarily New Orleans, but like Skankfest, maybe, what did you get out of it? Did you get any good connections? Did you talk to some people?
I talk to every person I get a chance to talk to, because you don't know who does what.
Right on.
You don't know who the fuck the person is or where they're from or when you're ever going to be in their town or anything like that. So I love talking to people. I love meeting people. I love knowing that, like, if I'm in Vegas, I know, what up, Brian? I'm in town. Where you at? Let's get a beer and let me crash on your couch, dude.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I will say one of the things that people don't get now, I have to just full disclosure, I'm old as fuck, and most of my
Hold on, I think I have that on here.
Please don't do it. I fucking love Law and Order and everything that's old people-ish.
Oh no, it wasn't Law and Order.
No, it doesn't. I know what you're doing. Don't do it.
Thank you.
Ever had someone just walk out in the middle of a podcast?
Close. Very close.
You know what? Here's what I want to say. I don't have anything against being like an old person new in the game, but it is harder to assimilate to like the culture when you are most people's moms' ages. Like most of the comics that I hang out with are in their 20s and 30s, and it is a little bit humbling sometimes to be the person that's like, oh, you don't own your own, so you live with your mom. That's cool. How old is your mom? Is she my age? That's fucked up.
That's hilarious, actually.
Is it fucking hilarious? Yeah. You know what? It's actually not. It's not hilarious. But I will say, we talked about this earlier when I was like, I know you started comedy 7-8 years ago, you said?
Not even 4.
What?
Almost 4.
Oh, that's right. You're still in your 30s.
Almost 4 years ago.
But how
and
crazy.
Look at me now, Mom.
But how
Look at me now, Sarah. Look how well I'm doing.
Podcast from a couch he's been sleeping on for
in
4
New
days.
Orleans.
This is.
And I'm driving from New Orleans to Atlanta tomorrow. Shout out to Mike Rainey. I'm hosting for Mike Rainey tomorrow.
That's what we were going to talk about. The shit that happened to you, like the good connections and the people you got to meet and everything while you were at Skankfest.
Yeah,
you actually got to like do some. You're getting to do.
I'm
some
doing
shows.
a spot for Mike Rainey tomorrow, which is cool shit. I love that man to death.
Ben.
And then in December, I'm doing one for Gardini and Lemaire in Atlanta Helium.
Wait. Let's talk about Lemaire fucking crushed. I don't know if you saw any of his sets. I saw him at the cave. I don't remember any of the names of the plays, but he was at the cave, Creek in the Cave. He was fucking great. Gillespie, I feel like it's important to at least like give like Stant and Drew and Naeem and all the guys that I get like the privilege, I guess, of seeing and booking all the time.
Rob Cruz was there. Rob Cruz was a special guest on Do-Rag. Stant.
Tons of people just like doing their fucking thing and like on a much bigger stage and with exposure that I feel like they truly deserve. It was very fucking cool. It was cool. And I'm glad you got stuff. I didn't get a fucking thing from Skankfest. Not one booking, not one show, not one set, which is fine. I'm totally okay with it. But
you got some socks, bro.
I got a pair of socks.
You got a pair of socks. Relax.
I got a pair of socks. I got a link to a website where I can buy a t-shirt.
You got a handful of Ellie Stockholm's titties.
Wait, no. Can we talk? Listen.
Shout out to fucking Ellie Stockholm, dude.
Yo, if you Ellie_Stockholm, is that her?
I believe so.
Yo, if you guys do not follow this hot bitch, I am so straight. Or I'm trying to figure it out. It doesn't matter. At this point, all I know is that there were so many beautiful women and great looking guys. Fuck them. But the women that were there running the shit and also just like showing up. Ellie was fucking hot as shit. I grabbed a boob and I was really excited about it. She's beautiful. Follow her. Ellie_Stockholm.
I believe
it's like
that's
3
what
L's. Is it 3 L's? She has like an extra something in her name. Doesn't matter. Look at my page and then see who I follow.
Yeah, I mean, we both took pictures with her and we tagged her and shit. So follow us both on there and find Ellie on there.
She was great.
She was the what do you call it? The ring girl.
She was the ring girl. She was also
all weekend.
She tried out for Miss Skankfest. I don't know how she
came in
didn't win
second
because
place.
that doesn't make any sense. She's first place.
I don't even know who won first.
Speaking of people who won shit, can we talk about your boy for a hot second,
Big
Mr. Haas?
Big fucking Haas James, dude.
The Walmart boxing match.
Yeah, my man's technically is. Would you want to say he's 2-1? He was supposed to fight on Sunday and he didn't show up. He said he slept in.
Okay, well he didn't lose. He just defaulted because he had too much fun. I don't feel like you can blame him for that. This is like
I gave him edibles and he left at 12 o'clock and he went home and went to bed and didn't wake up until it was too late to fight.
But I feel like the edibles took a lot of people out. Do you know how many people looked at shit and were like, number one, do you know how many milligrams? And also, did you make them yourself? And you're like, no, I did not. I bought them at a store. And they're like, I trust those.
I don't even trust them.
I do. But Haas showed up with unidentified, just Ziploc baggie of fucking gummies. He's like,
we're like, how strong are they? And he's like,
I don't know.
And he pops too. I'm like, all right.
No thanks, dude.
I gave a few to Gillespie, and Gillespie was like, "You give me these rinky-dink ass Jersey ass candies," and he ate one. He was flatlined on that chair at Sport Drink, and Sam Talent came over to me and was like, "Rick, you got to try your drugs before you hand them out."
Yo, there was so much fun, dude. Everybody had such a blast. You know, one of my favorite things, and this is like, I don't care if I'm fangirling out. I don't give a fuck. I loved watching Drew, like, in his fucking element on stage at the very end of the night, the last night, when he was crowd surfing and just fucking dapping people up and enjoying.
With a blunt in his ear and a drink in his hand.
Yo, but, like, enjoying the fucking shit he built. Like, these guys, like, I feel like as a comic, I'm just, like, along for the ride. Obviously, I want to do this forever. This is something that I fucking love. But being able to watch these guys, like, kind of literally live their dream, like, in real time.
Yeah.
You know? Like, he's up there genuinely enjoying life, having a fucking great time, being up there with people that he admires and appreciates, and vice versa. The crowd is so fucking into it. You know? Like, everybody's, like, with you in that moment. And it's like, yo, this is actual fucking magic you're watching. I don't care how gay I sound. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. Everything there and everything about that whole thing was beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything.
Again, I don't care how I sound. That being said, favorite comic, favorite performance, something that stood out. Like,
Brian Holtzman.
Yeah?
Everything and anything that man just walking into a room changed the environment of the room.
That's wild. That's
Brian
cool.
Holtzman. There's a video that Jeremiah Watkins took.
He is fucking fire.
Kim Cogden took Brian Holtzman on the fucking Gravitron. And you could see the video of Brian Holtzman, like, when it ended.
Yeah.
And it just looked like he just had the wildest fucking sex of his life. His hair was fucked up. He was fixing his fucking little bow tie or whatever the fucking.
That's fucking funny. That's true.
Yeah, he looked fucking shocked.
Yo, let's talk about Kim though. She got a fucking concussion.
I got it on video.
You got the concussion.
Kim Cogden jumped in the fucking crowd. That's crowd surf.
Literally, she's like, two things. What'd she say? Two things my doctor told me not to do were sing this song and crowd surf.
And she did
then
both.
She's like, I'm just going to go ahead and do both. And
and 4 minutes later, she's like, fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you.
Yo, that was wild. Everybody was great. It was so
good.
fun. It was super fun.
But yeah, Brian Holtzman on stage. When this is done, we can YouTube Brian Holtzman just so you can see the fucking madness in this man.
There were so many, like, so many fucking moments throughout the entire weekend that just felt like surreal and almost. Did you just finish that bottle?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right, my
It's all
flight leaves
gone.
in what, 7 hours? It's fine.
It's all ogre now.
Yo, that was actually sad. For a second, I looked at the bottle. I'm like, the bottle's empty. That's very, like, significant of what, like, the weekend's coming to an end.
The weekend is
Thursday
done.
tomorrow. It's
Sailor Jerry's.
the
all
weekend.
gone.
The weekend is coming to an end on a Thursday. Fuck, dude, I don't want to leave here ever.
Well, we'll be back next year.
Oh,
hopefully.
I hope so. I do
Hopefully.
hope. What do you think the chances are that they do Skankfest in New Orleans next year?
Well, I've heard rumors that they were going to do Mexico. They were supposed to do like a cruise or some shit. I heard.
I will say, as a fat chick, I am very buoyant. Worst case scenario.
I would
We have a
love
Titanic situation.
I put this online. Lewis
Hang on tight.
was asking questions. He was asking for feedback, and I did comment and say that I would love Skankfest to be in Atlantic City. I think it's just dirty enough.
White trash.
Everything's walkable.
White trash.
There's the boardwalk there. The beach is there. Casinos, drinking, fucking everything. You could do that.
Okay, or you could just go back to Vegas where it's like Atlantic City, but better.
There's no beach. There's none of that. I mean, Fremont's great. I love Fremont. I would love to go back to Vegas.
Fremont. It's like different. It's like a.
But I'd also like to go back home. Is why I said that.
That's cheating.
I would love to go home.
I'm 100% New Orleans again, because number one, I think that when they asked for feedback, and again, I thought that the girls did a fucking phenomenal job. This was like, it was very obvious. I'm just going to go like hardcore women right now. It was very obvious that women put this thing together. Details were thought out. It was fucking immaculate.
Yeah.
I had zero complaints, and I complain all the time. But a couple tweaks to make it feel more like authentic New Orleans would have just like capped it off. If they give it one more year and just try again, I think that it'll be amazing. Also, shout out to all the girls at Hustler. Can we?
Oh yeah, bro.
Betty.
My girl, fucking Betty. Jesus Christ, Betty.
All the girls, beautiful, but
Betty at the Hustler fucking strip club.
Yo, she's like a Betty
Beautiful.
Booper, but like more beautiful. That was actually so. As like a super straight girl, that was one of my favorite parts of this entire trip.
Two of the top 10 moments of my trip down here was at that strip club. The first one was Michael Ridley was sitting across from us when we were sitting on the pole.
How fucking funny is that guy?
Michael Ridley is one of the funniest people that were there this weekend.
Follow that guy.
And he looks at me. This lady puts her feet on his shoulders and starts fucking bouncing her ass off his face and jumps back on the pole. And he looks at me. He went, "What a weekend. What a day.
What a day. What a weekend. What a day." Yeah,
and then the second one was the next night. We all went back. All the comics all went back. I think the one night was Philly themed. I think it was like Tommy Pope and somebody was hosting the night there or something. And Sam Talent was there, and he went over there and gave the girl $2. He handed her $2 and gave her a thumbs up and was like, "Good job." Great job.
First of all, I just have to say, I love the women in New Orleans, and I 100% support everything they do. Roxanne was not in town, and you didn't get to meet her. I feel like that's your loss. I just want to give her a shout out. She's one of my favorite ladies. She works at the executive club sometimes. Roxanne, I follow her on Instagram. But so many of these ladies, number one, just super professional. I'm going to not say a comic's name. He's going to know who he is once I tell the story. But he basically like passed off this like very emotional, stripper and just kind of dropped her in my lap. And he was like, "By the way, you're welcome. Good luck with her."
Oh, the young...
What was her name?
Yappy black chick.
Say her name.
What the fuck was her name?
It wasn't Jasmine. What was it? Didn't matter. But she was
Jim Gillespie.
No,
that was her name. No.
That's not it at all.
No.
Anyway, she proceeded to tell me her entire life story.
She did. She's like, "I got 5 kids. And look at my belly." She kept patting on her belly. Like, "I got 5 kids, guys."
She liked wearing a turtleneck.
Of course she got fucking 5 kids.
And a little skirt. But I just, it was so much fun to just experience hanging out with everybody in a place where like you're allowed to do whatever you want, and people had so much fun. Everybody was like, I don't know. It was just it was surreal. I'm really sad that it's over, and I don't want to go home tomorrow.
Back to normal living tomorrow.
Well, normal living for us, which is not at all normal for most people.
Oh no, I'm still on vacay until fucking Tuesday.
He says normal. What's your next 2 or 3 days look like?
I'm driving to Atlanta. I'm hosting for Rainy.
Fucking fire.
And then I'm going from Friday, I'm going back home. And I'm going to Kentucky for a show for over the weekend. And then I won't be home until like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, very normal. Most people. You guys? Yeah. Those of you that work at banks.
It's been very fun.
It's very fun.
I thought this 1 week vacation was going to be this 2 week vacation was going to be a 1 week vacation.
I don't, honestly, New Orleans to me isn't a vacation anymore. It's just me exploring a city that I'm going to live in shortly. That's all.
We sent Big Hoss and fucking my boy Danny Hallinan.
Whoa. Back up.
What?
Can we give some love to your boy?
Which one?
Haas, dude.
What about Haas?
What do you mean, what about? Fucking, first of all, Haas, you should be offended by the fact that he didn't even, this man fought one-handed holding a baby doll.
He did.
He did. He
And
won the Walmart.
I got a video, and I'm like, what's about to happen? He's like, oh, you know what the fuck's about to happen. I'm about to whoop this guy's ass. And he did. He beat the shit out that guy.
First of all, like people that haven't seen the Skankfest stuff don't really know anything. And if they don't watch your other shows, they might not know. But like one of the things that they did was they had a series of different fights. And one of the fights was just women slapping each other's asses as hard as they could.
Ass slapping competition. That lady, I got a picture. She follows me on Twitter and Instagram now.
If you know her name, say it out loud. But
Evelyn? I think her name's Evelyn.
Okay. Follow the people that follow him or that he follows.
Yeah. The chick in the pink hair, she drew blood on little Evelyn's ass.
Second slap.
Little 100-pound Evelyn.
Spot. She was precise as fuck. It was impressive. Second hit, I was like, oh, she looks like she broke a blood vessel.
By the time that third hit, it looked like domestic violence. Like it was, her ass looked like domestic violence. It was insane.
And the other girl was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay in here and ride this out. Not afraid at all. No. Let it go. I was actually really scared for her because at one point I'm like, you're allowed to just walk away. It's okay to just admit you have really, really lost.
The girl that won, I think they call her Pinky. She's a tattoo artist.
Yeah. She was great.
And they were like, Pinky, you already won, but you got one more slap left. Do you want to take it? She's like, fuck yeah, I'm going to take it.
She wanted to take it. And the other girl was like, let her go. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, you're dumb as fuck. Because you know you lost and you're just going to let somebody hurt you.
Yeah, that was a fucking guillotine head chop at the end of that.
She's like me in every relationship I've ever had. I know what's coming. Do it anyway. I'm fine. We're out of rum, right?
We're out of rum. I think I have more in my trunk. I think there's still some in that fucking bottle.
No, I leave shortly, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, and you said you're headed where tomorrow?
Atlanta.
Fucking nice.
7.5 hour drive.
I have an Uber Black picking you up and dropping off at the airport where I will take a half a Xanax, have a couple drinks, and wake up in Philly. That's my goal.
Good luck. But I wish I could fucking just like put it in Google Maps that I'm where I'm going and just fucking crash in the back of the car somewhere.
Try being a white girl. It's it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wanna do a Patreon episode?
I don't know what that is.
We can record a whole other episode and it's just exclusive for Patreon.
Like foot pictures? Tell me more.
You can say whatever the fuck you want on there. I don't care who you say or talk about. I don't any of that.
I'll do whatever. I'm
okay.
This is like that's New Orleans doing.
Yeah. I mean, we've been recording for an hour. I feel like we've given enough. If they wanna know more about you, they're gonna have to jump over to Patreon.
Okay, I'm good.
You cool with that?
Yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah! Do you got anything you want to throw out there? Your socials? Any shows coming up?
I have a ton of shows. I have a great fucking show coming up this Friday in Phoenixville. Joe Murdoch, Holly Huff. I've got Justin Lamar. Yo, wait! Can I just say something? I've done a couple podcasts before. The level of effort that you put in is really impressive. Albert Davis, by the way, is my headliner.
The beautiful Albert Davis.
Yeah. I co-host with Paul Spratt, who's amazing, by the way. I co-host Don't Tell, Chester County. I do a show at Steel City in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania all the time. My favorite club, always and forever, Soul Joel's. I'm also a big fan of Helium.
Social media?
Make Me Laugh, Meredith.
Make Me Laugh, Meredith.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you came out. I'm so happy you fucking took that risk and was like, I'm going to fucking go enjoy myself. Because you're going home with a tattoo and shit now.
I am. We're both going home with tattoos, which is amazing.
My fucking leg is throbbing right now.
I hurt so bad. But luckily, I'm pretty blackout drunk right now, so I won't remember most of this. Also, wait. Shout out to you for the podcast. Also, by the way, I just found out that Ricky is funny. His Instagram is a lie. Didn't even know. Yeah. So thank you for having me. This was fucking amazing.
Thank you for having me as well. This has been a great adventure.
Yeah.
I would have not changed a goddamn thing that we did.
Not even a little bit.
Not changed the people that were here. Everyone that was here was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow the Patreon. It's $1 a month. I try to put things out early on the Patreon, and then I schedule shit later for Spotify and everything.
It's all foot pics.
I might start getting feet pics from people that are on the pod just to post them on the Patreon. That might be a thing. You might be the first foot on there. Are you cool with that?
I'm
You trying to break my foot cherry?
Yeah, I can do the break your foot cherry. This chick forages ferns in the woods barefoot.
Yeah, follow me on everything at Ricky Isn't Funny. Follow the podcast on everything at Live Without Pod. The fucking phone number, call the phone number. I fucking forget it. I forget the number. It's on my Instagram. It's on the pod Instagram. Yeah, leave us a fucking message on there. Maybe we can get to some messages, one or two maybe on the Patreon.
Yeah, I'm going to get us messages.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we're in New Orleans.
Yeah, guys.
Feet pics. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been fun. I think this is episode 39. I could be wrong. But if not, we'll just make it 39.
Yeah.
I'll have 2 39s.
That's
or
cool.
whatever. Okay.
I'm excited no matter what. Thank you guys. It was awesome.
Thank you so much for fucking hanging out and talking to me and
appreciate
shit.
you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too.
All
right, love you guys. Goodbye.
Thanks, guys.
Peace. Patreon. Go to Patreon.
A religious man is the only thing a tyrant fears. The end seems more joyous when God is
What?
near.
I feel like you keep saying Patron. I'm like, yeah, what's up, Patron? I did a lot
God
of
is here.
shots.
Patreon. $1. She's about to tell us secrets. Come over to Patreon. She's going to tell us a bunch of secrets. All right, guys. Goodbye.